The name of our new segment. New segment, geriatrics on the sticks. Today with GT trying to fly. Have you ever been flying around and think, man, something's just not right here? Well, today we're going to find out why you should never trust your friends when you're flying around FPV. No joke, I can smell something. Like I'm at the butcher's, mate. What is happening here? G'day, you absolute legend, Stu from UAVfutures here, and today, well, we are reviewing a video, but I think we also need to review some friendships that I've been flying around with, because in this video, let me just say, a Grumpy Trevor and Gunnar, they are up to no good, doing some shenanigans in the field that, well, it's just, let me put it this way, it was a bit too much more sausage than I could handle. That doesn't sound good, but in today's video, we're going to be reviewing this and seeing what those boys are up to, the jokes they're playing on me, a couple of tricks. This is the Diatone, Taycan, however you want to pronounce this. This bad boy, let me tell you, we're going to put on the bench, we're going to break it down, we're going to look at the text and the specs and all that sort of stuff, and then, most importantly, we're going out to the field. I'll fly it around, I'll give you my impressions, we'll also see what the grumpy buggers think themselves, and also, let me just say, check this out. Ooh, a little bit of fanciness right there. Unfortunately though, it doesn't fly as well as I was hoping, so you'll see that in the review as well. And this is made to let you guys know, well, number one, do you need to get this drone? What's it like? Is it worth purchasing? There's an analog version and a digital version. I've got the analog version. And number two, be wary of your friends in the field. Never ever trust them. So as a bit of an overview, sticking this thing on the scales, let's tear these off, make sure this is in the roof cam there. Also too, who likes my shirt? Thumbs up, thumbs down. We got Charlie on the t-shirt right here. Let's do it. This is coming in at about 310 grams, 309 grams. Right there. I did happen to lose the antenna, so I'm sorry about that. Diatone, yeah, just, well, it's been I've had it for a little while, let me just say that. And what it is made for is for some gentle cruising around. It's like a cine whip style, so those people who are into filming, into photography, it's not really made for flippy flops, it's definitely not made for racing, and to be honest, I feel like it was kind of heavy. It did protect your components very, very well. It's a very robust little craft, but unfortunately, I didn't have that much fun. So let's break it down, have a look at the components, and then we'll go out and fly it around. So starting at the outside in, you can see one major special thing about this though is it does have some pretty gorgeous LED lights there, so they're in the roof cam as well. Cruising around, this would look awesome if you wanted a bit of a spectator drone, if you wanted to show some people on dusk or dawn, or if you're allowed to go night flying in the states or countries that you live in. This would look awesome cruising around in the air. Unfortunately though, when you got the goggles on, if you're just flying by yourself, well, you're never really going to see these LEDs. They've got a big spongy piece around the outside, so it is not going to cause much damage when you're crashing into things if you're flying around some real estate or car shows or anything like that. However, the camera at the front, I guess if you got really unlucky and hit it, maybe like, I don't know, you could bump into something with this, but your components are very well protected as well. You've got a nice big thick shaft through the middle. Gee, too many sausage innuendos right here. But yeah, you've got a lot of carbon fiber right here protecting everything. It's gonna take an absolute hammering. I think this drone would be very, very hard to break. That's the case with a lot of these cine whip styles. But of course, 300 grams, it's kind of getting heavy, and it's only a 3-inch if we talk about the propellers right there. It's rocking some 3-inch props. The motors are pretty chunky, so it does suck down the juice. Everything in here from Diatone is rocking Mamba. So we've got some 1606s, 3750 kV versions, as it can take a 4S up to a 6S, but it just felt kind of sluggish, because speaking of those batteries, it recommends a 1500 4S. What sort of battery, what sort of 3-inch is going to be flying around with a battery that big? It's absolutely ridiculous. So you definitely don't feel very much acceleration or pop. It kind of feels like a bit of a school bus cruising around with this. In the middle, of course, we've got some more Mamba stuff. We've got like our Mamba VTX, which is great. Our Mamba stack, the F405, I'll link that down below as well. One of the best stacks in the biz. It's got a 25 amp ESC. We've got an F4 flight controller, rock and beta flight, yada yada, all that sort of stuff. It's just the The components in the middle are actually really good. I just don't like the frame that those components are attached to and the battery recommendation. So if it was on a little 3-inch light frame, it would be an absolute beast. But unfortunately, it's stuck on this kind of school bus sort of flying. And I know that, look, it's not for everybody, this cine whoop style of flying, but I just was expecting maybe a little bit more. Now, the design of the thing, it's very robust. That's one of the pluses, but on the other hand, it just doesn't perform like I'd like it to. And the quality, well, it seems to be pretty outstanding. Haven't had any issues. Diatone generally make really good stuff. So I'd say about an 8 and a 10 there. Now, before we go out to the field, cruise around with the Diatone and see what Grumpy Trev and those buggers do to me. Well, let's say pros and cons. Pros, things I like. It's about 220 bucks, which isn't too bad. It's going to protect your components really well. It looks great in the air if someone's watching it. Things I don't like, to be honest, it's only really one thing. I just don't like how it feels on the sticks. It doesn't excite me flying this thing around. Man, so many innuendos in this video. But what we should do, that's it, the Diatone Taycan, whatever. That's it, this bad boy on the bench. It's linked down below. Let me know what you think about it. Now the fun stuff, we're going out to the field, having some fun and seeing some shenanigans in 3, 2, 1. Rightio, out here in the field, GT behind me. It is the Diatone Taycan, whatever it is, linked down below. We've done the, I guess, the baby brother. This is the big brother version, the 3-inch with some badass motors on here. We're gonna fly it around, have some fun, and bump into some things. Trevor, I don't know what you're doing behind me, but I kind of like it. And we'll finish this review, show you some DVR, see what the Grumpy Bugger thinks, and find out, is this a good purchase for you? If you want this style of cine drone, cine quad, whatever you want to call it, is this going to be a good one, or there's some other options out there? We'll discuss all those things and really find out how it flies. Let's do it, and don't trust Trevor, whatever he's doing behind me, in 3, 2, 1, whoop! What are you doing? What are you?
Nothing up.
Wait, hey.
Would I do anything, guys? Come on.
You can just point it at me. Right, you ready, Trev?
Yeah, ready.
You're gonna look at this. Got something to show you.
Ooh.
It's probably not even gonna. Oh, okay. It's just what you wanted, right?
Yeah, that's really
tickling your fancy.
So.
Now this is a bit different because normally they're like a pusher quad, but not this one.
Oh, that's just so pretty.
What about some night flying? Don't think so, mate. You wait till let's start the turbines.
Yeah, noisy.
Yep.
I'm gonna send a cheerio to random family man, I reckon.
Cheerio?
Yeah. What do you reckon? Gonna give me cheerio?
Nah. He gets nothing. He gets some sausage.
Yeah. You won't send me cheerio then.
Now look, I'm just going to freeze this here, do a bit of a voiceover. I had no idea that this was happening. Trevor was all on saying to me, you should film this DVR, Stu, and talk at the same time. Just do it live. And I was like, I don't do that. It's like, yeah, you do. So they convinced me to record this all at the same time. So what they could do is film me and putting this in my face. So I had no idea that this was happening in the background, which makes it even more hilarious. And I didn't understand until I got home and looked at this footage. So anyway, we're going to press play, continue with the review, but I just want to make it known that I had no idea any of this was happening, which makes it even more strange, the things that I could mention. So you'll see, I guarantee you're in for a laugh. What are you guys doing? I don't trust you. What is happening?
Hey, Gunner, come over here for a sec.
Yeah, Gunner's right there, mate. I can see you in the FPV.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing? Alright, this is why. Oh, I see now. No, I reckon, Stu, it's all coming together. Here's what they say. Stu, you should fly and talk at the same time. That might make your job a bit easier. You used to always do that. No, you should try it a bit different. I see. Let's wait till Stuart's in the goggles and he can't see what's happening. And then you guys are filming. And I feel like, no joke, like I can smell sausage. No joke, I can smell something. Like I'm at the butcher's, mate. What is happening here?
Stop turning anything. It's just a figment of your imagination, Stu.
Okay. I don't want to watch this footage back. Let's talk about this drone. You're distracting me. All right.
Are you flying?
Yeah, cruising this thing around. I've got to put it doesn't really have much poke at all because it's not really designed for that. I like the props it's got on the like the protection it's got on the outside. I can't trust you guys at all, so I'm just going to be a professional. The camera looks gorgeous. The reception is nice. Let's see what it's like on a full punch. Yeah, it does feel a little bit sluggish. All right, let me put it into self-level mode. Hopefully that's on. It's not going to be that one. Maybe this one. There we go. Let's see what it's like trying to be very controllable. I can feel bugs on my face. There's little spiders or whatever from under that tree.
Yeah, it looks like to me a very bad Star Trek CGI plane.
What, cruising around? It'll look pretty. Yeah, I think it would look cool at night time, in the dark. You know.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually feel like I prefer the other one. Cruising around. They had a really little one I flew the other week with Jono when we were out here, and that flew a bit nicer. It felt a bit better on the sticks. This one feels just a little bit sluggish, and it's meant to have a GoPro on the top as well. Probably not my favorite one of these, but look, they've never been known for performance. I should make that point known as well.
I'm really looking forward to having a go at this one.
All right, I think I've had enough actually. For me, well, Trevor, block your ears because I don't want to corrupt your review with mine, but it's not my favorite. Feels a bit sluggish. I don't mind the look of it, but I'm not excited by it at all. It's stable. Maybe it would be a decent camera platform, but yeah, it's not the one that I'd be choosing. But anyway, let's bring it in. Don't trust you guys in the slightest.
It's just a figment of your imagination. I don't know what you're on about.
All right.
I reckon it's one of the best talkovers you've had for a long time.
I don't even want to watch this footage back. But what we should do, let's hand it over to Grumpy Trev. Hopefully, oh, it's beeping at me. What's that mean? Low battery? Probably. And I'll stop my DVR. Let's hand it over to GT and see what he thinks. So you ready to do it? You ready to give me the camera while you're behind the goggles? You trust me?
Yep.
Alrighty, GT, mate. I've got a spider hanging off my camera. Get out of here. This is the Taycan from Diatone. What did it look like in the air? What are your thoughts, impressions, all that sort of stuff? And then you can have a rip.
What did it look like in the air?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, you didn't like it?
Nah.
Okay.
Look, this thing looks really good. I've got to admit, it does look good. I like the look of it. I always had a soft spot for one of these things, but...
what do you think about the LEDs and stuff in there?
Look, that's just a bit of a wank, actually. I think it's...
Okay. That means not good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, bit overkill.
Okay.
Yeah, look, after watching you, I don't really want to fly this, but I will for the sake of the review. But,
sure.
Because it didn't look that good.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Point that at your face. I'll start the DVR. Oh. It'd probably survive.
Yeah, it would too.
Oh, what am I looking at on Discord?
Oh, shit.
Dude? All right, Trevor, talk to me. It's noisy, mate.
Oh, it's noisy.
Oh, we're in self-level mode probably too.
Are we? Oh.
Do you want me to flick it out of that?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah. Well, that made a big difference.
Is that sarcasm I detect?
This. Can you do a flip with this thing?
You can try, mate.
Oh, shit. Oh, didn't like that.
It's probably not really made for it, though.
No, it's not, no.
It is made for filming stuff. I've never really been big into this craze of quad.
Yeah, well...
You're in the tree. You're in
Fucking
two
hell.
trees. You're on the ground. Mate, this is almost as bad as you trying to drive here.
There we go.
Geriatrics on the
Jeez.
sticks. That's the name of our new segment. New segment, Geriatrics on the sticks. Today with GT trying to fly.
Oh, this... Yeah, it's really... This is... How...
Talk to me, drone. Out of 10.
Out of 10. 1.
1?
Yeah.
You give this a 1?
I fucking don't like it. I think it's a piece of shit.
Yeah, but let's be what do you call it,
Oh,
objective
right.
here. You're giving this a 1 in performance. That's
Performance, well, no, I suppose it is. Probably a 3.
okay. It's about $330.
What?
Aussie. Oh, sorry. So let's say about $250 US.
You got to be kidding me.
You're not a fan?
No, it's probably about $200 too much.
Okay. Who would you recommend this for?
Nobody. Honestly, this.
You don't like it?
No, this is. I don't even know why they wasted their time. The best part about this is the LEDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The motors are nice, but they're on the wrong quad.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, the camera's not too bad either, actually. Look, I suppose for this is just horrible.
Are you having fun?
It's fucking horrible to fly. No,
Okay.
That's a piece of shit. I'm sorry, but no, I'm not sorry. It's crap. Look, it's well and truly overpriced. It looks way better than what it is.
Yep.
Look, it flies.
And you know what's a shame is the original type, the other one, the little brother, it actually was really nice.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's
just not fun. That's how I felt. It's not fun. It doesn't feel smooth. I just wouldn't even. I don't recommend this one.
If you got money to burn and you don't enjoy your fights, buy one of these. Oh, fuck!
You just
crashed.
smashed it into the ground.
Piece of shit.
Too easy. All right, hang on. All right.
You want to hold that for a sec?
Yes.
I'll unplug it.
No, you leave your battery on there because I don't trust whatever you're going to do with it. I like the antenna. I should say, you get a nice antenna, Foxy lollipop.
You do, yeah.
Foxy lollipop is nice.
Yeah.
Some camera protection at the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all the components are pretty nice. It just doesn't fly. You do your review.
Well,
you go. What are you going to say?
Nice Velcro strap. The
final thoughts.
Oh, hang on. That is probably the best part about it.
All right, Trevor's not a fan. He's dropping the mic.
Didn't break that antenna.
All right, thanks, Trevor. You can pick that up, mate. What? Whose show is this?
That is no kidding. Don't buy it, guys.
Okay.
If you do, no, instead of buying it, send Stu the money.
All right, there we go. Sign up to my Patreon. Link is down below. Thank you very much, Trevor, for that brutal honesty. All right. Alrighty, there it is. There's my review of the Diatone. I guess I should possibly review my friendship circles as well. The crazy part is I had no idea any of that was happening until I got home and I reviewed the footage. So thank you very much there, Gunnar and Trevor, for that extra sausage in the face. But as far as this drone review goes, I gotta say, it just didn't excite me. It didn't feel that great. I kind of like the look of it and stuff. It just felt like I don't know, just a bit sloppy on the sticks, I should say. So anyway, that's it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Grumpy, Trevor, and Gunnar. Link those. This will be linked down below. What do you think about this Charlie t-shirt as well? Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, because my aim is to not only inform you guys and entertain you about FPV, but just brighten up your day as well, because you guys are awesome. What I want to say is be kind to each other, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. Why? Because you deserve it. You are kind people, and I want to say thank you very much for being here. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more FPV related content. You guys all rock, and as always, happy flying.